Mike. Watch the pass.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Prescott on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a third and long. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that'll set them back 5. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Check, 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 check.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Kill, kill, kill. Double, double.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Malik Collins drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. If it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This is caught with a catch right side. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Prescott yet again. Going right side, he has Witten. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Everybody kill.
To the air again, Prescott. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And again, it's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Check. We're going to 54. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott now. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
36. We're going to 53. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the run.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I can't believe they
Now Prescott on 4th down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And some space here. Give them 32 on the play.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with counter. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack, Prescott.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Cooper's got it. A good pickup there at 22.
Let's go!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Prescott, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First down, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 46. Get in the right room. Get in the right room. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Prescott letting one go deep for the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The drive will start with Connor. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Hey, over. 54. Solid, 5 down. Check.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. Now he finds McDonald. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Hey, echo.
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Watch the whip. Switch. Take 2 of them.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
White 80.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left, but a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Steelers have won the game. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, did